Why blood sugar could be silently destroying your life. What if I told you that right now, at this very moment, there's a silent storm brewing inside your body, a hidden, invisible force slowly draining your energy, fogging your mind, expanding your waistline, and attacking your most precious organ, your health. You might not feel it immediately. It doesn't hit like a heart attack or blindside you like a car crash. No, this enemy is subtle. It creeps in quietly, wrapping its grip around your body one symptom at a time. Maybe you've noticed that you're more tired lately. Like bone-deep tired. Even after 8 hours of sleep, you wake up feeling like you barely rested. Maybe your cravings are out of control. You try to eat clean, but those nighttime sugar binges hit hard, and no matter how much willpower you muster, you cave. Or maybe you've gained weight around your belly, and no diet, no workout seems to make it budge. And the scariest part? You're not alone. In fact, millions of people are living with this exact problem without even realizing what it is. They think it's just stress, or age, or bad luck, but it's not. It's unstable blood sugar. And if you don't do something about it now, it won't just be an inconvenience. It could ruin your life. It could damage your heart, your eyes, your kidneys. It could lead to neuropathy, numbness, tingling, or even pain in your feet and hands. It could leave you dependent on pills, injections, and doctor visits for the rest of your life. And eventually, it could take away your independence, your freedom, your dignity. But here's the good news. There's a way out. And today, I'm going to show you what most people never hear about, because the truth has been buried under years of pharmaceutical noise. You've probably blamed yourself 1,000 times. If I just ate better, if I wasn't so lazy, if I had more discipline, stop. This isn't about lack of willpower. It's not about laziness. And it's definitely not about being weak. Because the truth is, your body is working against you. When your blood sugar is unstable, spiking too high, then crashing too low, it sets off a chain reaction of metabolic chaos. Your hormones get thrown out of balance. Your brain doesn't get enough glucose, leaving you foggy, anxious, and moody. Your insulin levels skyrocket, paving the way for insulin resistance. And once insulin resistance sets in, it's like trying to swim against a tsunami. Your cravings become unbearable. Your energy crashes. You feel exhausted, bloated, and stuck in a body that no longer feels like yours. This is not your fault, and it's not going to get better by doing more of what's not working. It's not going to change with another fad, diet. It's not going to change with more prescription drugs that only mask symptoms while your body continues to suffer. You need a real solution, one that works with your body, not against it. One that goes deep into the root of the problem, and yes, it exists. Keep reading, because in just a moment I'll show you exactly what to do next. The real cost of doing nothing. You might be thinking, well, I'm not diabetic yet, so I don't need to worry. Let me ask you something. Do you really want to wait until it's too late? Until your doctor says you're officially pre-diabetic? Until you're pricking your fingers every day, injecting yourself, watching your life revolve around glucose monitors? Because here's what most people don't realize. High blood sugar doesn't happen overnight. It builds gradually. And along the way, it causes damage you can't always see. Damage to your blood vessels, damage to your brain. Yes, blood sugar imbalance is linked to cognitive decline. Damage to your liver, your pancreas, your nervous system, and worst of all, it kills your quality of life. You stop doing the things you love. You avoid social events because you're tired or ashamed of your weight. You lose confidence, sex, drive, and even hope. It's heartbreaking, but it doesn't have to be this way. Not anymore. Click the link in the description or pinned comment to discover the solution that thousands of people are already using to reclaim their energy, confidence, and control. What's causing this crisis? You might be wondering, if this is so common, why isn't anyone talking about it? Why aren't doctors offering a real solution? Well, follow the money. The truth is, keeping you sick is profitable. Billions are made every year from people who are almost diabetic. People who need just enough help to keep going, but not enough to get better. That's why you're handed pills, not answers, and why most treatments only scratch the surface. But the root cause? It often lies in a few overlooked areas. A sluggish metabolism that can't process glucose effectively. Poor gut health that disrupts nutrient absorption and increases inflammation. Sleep deprivation that throws off hormonal balance, increasing cortisol and fat storage. Cravings driven by unstable insulin levels and glucose crashes. All of this creates a vicious cycle. You crave sugar, then you eat sugar, then your glucose spikes, then insulin overreacts, then your glucose crashes, then you crave again. And the longer this goes on, the worse it gets. You don't need to keep suffering in silence. You don't need to settle for just managing your blood sugar while your life slips away. There's a powerful science-backed path to balance, energy, and wellness. Imagine waking up energized, without needing coffee to function. Imagine eating a meal without feeling bloated or sluggish afterward. Imagine finally losing the weight that's been stuck for years, especially around your belly. Imagine thinking clearly again, sleeping deeply, feeling like yourself again. That's what real blood sugar support can do. And the best part? You don't have to do it alone. Thousands of people just like you are already turning things around. You have nothing to lose, except the fatigue, the frustration, and the fear. This might be the moment you look back on and say, that's when everything changed. Take the first step now. Click the link in the description or the first pinned comment to discover a solution that supports your blood sugar naturally. How to naturally support healthy blood sugar levels through smart habits and nutrition. If you're struggling with low energy, constant cravings, weight gain, or mood swings, it might be time to take a closer look at your blood sugar levels. The good news? There are natural, effective ways to support your body's glucose balance starting today. Let's talk about the most important strategies that can help you regain control and feel your best again. Your diet plays a massive role in how your body processes glucose. Here are some of the best natural ingredients to include in your meals. Cinnamon. This ancient spice has been praised for its ability to help regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. Add it to your coffee, oatmeal, or smoothies for a delicious, functional boost. Gymnema sylvester. Known as the sugar destroyer, this plant has traditionally been used to reduce sugar cravings and support healthy glucose levels. You can find it in teas or supplements. Licorice root. While sweet in flavor, it has natural properties that support appetite control and may help fight fat accumulation, especially when paired with healthy diet choices. Juniper berries. These antioxidant-rich berries help detox the body and support immune health, which is essential when dealing with metabolic issues. Apple pectin, found in apples. A natural fiber that slows the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream and helps maintain steady energy levels. It's not just what you eat, but how it affects your blood sugar. Here are some golden rules. Focus on whole foods like leafy greens, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes. Include healthy fats such as avocado, olive oil, and flax seeds to slow sugar absorption. Avoid processed foods, white bread, soda, and pastries. They spike your glucose fast and crash it even faster. Always combine carbohydrates with protein or fat to reduce the glycemic load of your meals. Water is your body's best friend when it comes to cleansing and balance. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses a day. Adding a slice of lemon or a dash of apple cider vinegar can aid digestion and help control appetite. Manganese-rich foods like whole grains, nuts, and leafy greens also play a role in blood sugar regulation by stimulating insulin production and supporting brain health. Beyond what's on your plate, your daily habits matter just as much. Prioritize sleep. Deep, restful sleep is essential for balancing the hormones that regulate hunger and fat storage. Poor sleep increases cortisol and can make you more insulin resistant. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep per night. Manage stress. Chronic stress releases cortisol, a hormone that raises blood sugar and encourages fat gain around the belly. Try meditation, nature walks, journaling, or breathing exercises to stay grounded. Move your body. You don't need to run a marathon. A 30-minute brisk walk after meals helps lower blood sugar spikes. Resistance training 2 to 3 times per week boosts insulin sensitivity and supports lean muscle mass. While many people focus on what they eat during the day, your nighttime habits are just as important. When you don't get enough deep sleep, your cortisol levels rise and your hunger hormone, ghrelin, goes up, while leptin, which controls satiety, drops. This makes you hungrier, more irritable, and prone to late-night snacking. Establish a relaxing nighttime routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Avoid blue light from phones or screens. Try magnesium-rich foods like bananas or dark chocolate. In moderation. Sip on calming teas with juniper berry or licorice root. When your body is supported with the right micronutrients and botanical allies, you can unlock natural energy, mental clarity, and metabolic health. Some of the most powerful daily allies include zinc, supports immune function and insulin response. Biotin, helps convert food into energy and supports nerve health. Chromium and manganese, key players in glucose metabolism and hormonal balance. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one meal, one habit, one choice. Swap sugary cereal for oats with cinnamon and flax seeds. Add a walk after lunch instead of scrolling your phone. Drink more water before reaching for a snack. Eat more high-fiber, low-glycemic foods like legumes and vegetables. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the channel's news. Until next time, bye.